Willkommen zurück zu Game of Thrones, dem Telltale Adventure. Wir sind gerade wieder zurück bei Lord Ethan in Eisenrad, nachdem wir zuvor in der letzten Episode die Mira in King's Landing begleitet haben. Und wir erwarten jetzt hier so allmählich das Ankommen von Ramsay Snow. Und da wollen wir mal gucken, was denn hier so passiert. Gerade geht es um den Vater von Ethan, der verstorben ist. Der Gregor der Gute genannt wurde.
These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Er soll einen Hüter für unsere Beratung auswählen, okay.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move! Summon the Lord! We need his judgment.
Also wir noch ein Urteil sprechen.
I was only trying to survive. Lord Ethan. Maester.
Why did you kick this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief. This house is doomed! We all fucking know it! Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Der hat von uns
You
gestohlen.
stole from us.
I feared for my life. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right. He speaks true. Right. I've a family to feed.
So
And
ein
not
kleiner
2 coins to
Aufwiegler.
rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Go. Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter. Most of us won't even live to see it.
Es ist so schwer, wieder Entscheidungen zu treffen.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter. You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
The men
is.
need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their
Tja,
Lord
wir
will
haben
not
beide so
permit
ihre
it.
Punkte, ne?
You can send him to the war.
Ja, und das Volk macht es einem auch nicht leicht mit ihren unterschiedlichen Rufen.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord.
Oh, Moment, unschuldig, du hast geklaut.
My lord, my family depends on me.
Da hättest du dir vielleicht vorher überlegen sollen, ne? Na toll, was entscheide ich mich denn jetzt? Gnade oder, Gnade auf keinen Fall, oder Mauer oder Finger ab? Ja, unser Vater ja Gregor der Gute war, machen wir es wie der Vater, so.
Ethan of House Forester, Lord of Ironwrath, name you a thief. The price for your crime is 3 of your fingers.
Help, please, my lord! My lord, please! Please, no! My lord, normally it is the Lord's duty to carry out the sentence. But I am willing to carry it out, if you do not feel ready.
I will carry out the sentence.
So richtig wohl ist mir dabei ja nicht.
This is injustice, my lord!
Ja, Unrecht ist es auf jeden Fall nicht, denn du hast ja geklaut. Mein Haus wird sich an dieses Urteil erinnern. Na. Die Schwester fand das wohl auch nicht so gut.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course. It can weigh on any lord.
Maester, what do you think?
Me?
Yes. Did I do what's right?
Das ist eine gute Frage, ne? Habe ich das
I
richtig
cannot
gemacht?
support mutilation. You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side.
Mhm, wir brauchen jemanden zum
Someone you
Vertrauen.
can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom and experience.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are two capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do
Sie
I
sind auch
decide
völlig
between them?
konträr
Talk
in
to them.
ihren
Solicit the opinion of
Ansichten.
people close to you. Here, the bracer of the sentinel. The badge of office.
Die Armschutzplatte.
Tonight is your
Aha.
first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your sentinel will wear this for all to see.
Okay.
I understand. I'll do it now.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Check. Mit dem Meister reden, wenn wir bereit sind für den kleinen Rat. Oh, schicke Armschiene. So, also Sir Royland oder der Onkel vom Garrett. Der eine völlig auf Streit aus, der andere auf völlige Zurückhaltung. Das ist ja super, super Wahl. Mit dem sollen wir nachher reden.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord.
Dann schauen wir mal hier.
I made the count again, just to be sure. But it doesn't look good.
How bad is it? How long could we hold the house?
We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are
14 Tage ist nicht
steps
viel.
we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
No. There must be something else we can do.
Well, I hope we find it soon. We won't have much room to maneuver if we don't have the option of holding fast. I can speak to the huntsmen and trappers. Perhaps they can do more.
Ja, die Jäger und Falter, die können noch was beitragen. Das wäre doch super. Da müssen wir nicht die Leute noch mehr rationieren, als sie eh schon sind und sich darüber beklagen.
Duncan,
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Actually, I wanted to ask, why did you send Garrett away?
I did it for your
Ja,
own
gute
protection,
Frage.
my lord. Garrett had to go. By sending him away myself, I thought it would keep you blameless in the eyes of the White Hills.
Hat nicht so gut geklappt,
I
ne?
only hope to give you an advantage. And I regret any action you disapprove of.
You had your reasons, but nonetheless, you undermined my authority. I can't have that happen again.
It won't, my lord. You have my word.
Ja, da bin
Thank
ich
you,
ja zuversichtlich.
I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Okay. Wen haben wir hier noch? Unsere Schwester mag nicht mit uns reden. Wen haben wir hier? Malcolm. Wer ist denn Malcolm? Das hat nicht viel Auskunft gegeben, wer Malcolm ist.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you
Der
did.
Onkel.
It's not an easy thing to do, dealing out a harsh punishment, no matter how warranted. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be
gehst
off
du denn?
tomorrow. At first light.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
Oh, den großen Bruder
She
finden
has
gehen.
asked me to return with him. to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here. But I'll be
Schön,
of
wir
no
alle
help to
hinter
the
unserem
guests.
Rücken irgendwas machen.
She
Ne?
insisted. I will hold, of course. Until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real.
Ja, das
You
tun
know
wir
that
alle
just as
gerade.
well.
She's my mother. I know how to speak to her.
I'm sure you do.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
Zugegeben sieht er auch
If I
ziemlich
may be so
verängstigt aus.
bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him. Aye, Sir Royland is the man you want.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
Okay, auch jetzt redet unsere Schwester doch mit uns wieder. Ach, das ist ja nett. Also der empfiehlt uns schon mal Sir Royland. Da bin ich mal gespannt auf was andere zu
Mother
sagen.
told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough.
Ja,
But right now
hoffentlich.
I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man. The way you punished him. How could
das
you
hat-
be so cruel?
Das hat der Vater doch genauso gemacht.
I'm worried about you. What am I supposed to think?
I did what I had to. I had no choice.
You always have choices. I know you said you'd get angry sometimes, but I didn't think I'd see it so soon.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the war without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
Well, I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility.
Tja, so
The
sieht's
people
aus.
want me to lead. They need me to, but
What? Ethan, please. Tell me.
who should I name as my sentinel?
It should definitely be Duncan Tuttle. He's dependable and smart and
Ja, war
everyone
klar, dass
trusts
die
his
wieder,
judgment.
den anderen
Roland is
empfiehlt.
unpredictable and likely to make matters worse.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Jetzt ist natürlich die Frage, hören wir eher auf unseren Onkel oder auf unsere Schwester, die auch schon unser Urteil anzweifelt und das für so irre gemein hält. So, wollen wir denn jetzt Sir Royland? Dass wir mit dem auch noch mal reden können. Dann haben wir hier, ach, den kleinen Bruder. Der gerade sein Schwert schnitzt.
Do it like you mean.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget. But, oh, you know, don't you?
Das ist ja schon
You
fast
honor Roderick
niedlich.
with this. He was a strong one.
He was. Yeah. Yeah. Someday, I'll have a real one. But not like that one.
Na, schauen wir mal, ob du irgendwann ein richtiges Schwert haben wirst oder ob du nicht vorher
You'll have a good
stirbst.
sword. I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man. Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them. Enemies. Talia
Ja.
told me what it means.
Tja, Feind ist er nicht, ne? Aber
Rules mean nothing if we don't enforce
hat
them.
halt die Regeln
It doesn't
gebrochen.
matter if he's good or bad. You can't steal. That's a rule.
Well, I say he was bad. Bad men killed Father and Roderick. They need someone to hurt them back. Even worse. I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood.
Wenn das denn alles immer so
I'll
leicht
find the
wäre.
men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Slash and parry. Slash and parry. Again.
Da ist Sir Royland.
Sword up! Swing left! Parry! Wrong! I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland?
could hold
A
swords.
word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make. And I
Der ist auf
wanted
jeden
your
Fall ein
advice.
harter Hund, so wie es aussieht.
What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weakened.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And you should know that swinging that blade yourself took stones. It was a man's way of justice.
Ja, immerhin spricht der uns gut zu für unsere Entscheidung mit dem Urteil.
Yes, my lord.
I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority, and made you look weak to the Whitehills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud. Seeing you make good choices as a young lord.
Duncan Tuttle is a good man.
Aye, a fine man. Wise even. But he has no business being sentinel. He likes to talk. But now's the time for action. So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight,
Tja, dass der
at the
über
small
den
council meeting.
anderen
Very
herzieht,
good.
ist natürlich jetzt nicht
I trust
so
your judgment, my
vorteilhaft für ihn. Und so richtig sympathisch sieht er ja auch nicht aus, aber in der aktuellen Situation ist wahrscheinlich der Blablaologe nicht so die allerbeste Wahl, fürchte ich. Dann gehen wir mal zum Meister, dass der hier unseren kleinen Rat einrufen soll.
Maester,
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
Eigentlich nicht, aber
what is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied
wir
it at the
müssen
city.
ja einen nennen, ne?
Wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life, or the lives of those you love.
A sensible
Klingt
plan,
vernünftig,
Maester.
ja.
It may come to that.
I'm glad to hear your mind is open to possibility. My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Ja, nicht so richtig, aber was machen wir jetzt trotzdem?
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Okay. Dann schauen wir doch mal.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Das ist also unser kleiner Rat.
Before I name my sentinel,
Mutter, den
I
beiden
must tell you.
potenziellen Hütern und unserem Meister.
Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Diese Anspannung. Tja. Ich bin ja mehr so für Taten statt Worte aktuell. Also geben wir es dann in dem
Sir
unsympathisch
Royland de
wirkenden.
Gore, you will be my sentinel.
Gods be praised. You've done well, Lord Ethan. You won't regret this.
Das hoffe ich
A
doch
poor
mal.
choice, my lord. Forgive me for saying so, but it's true.
Was?
Sentinel,
Das ist aber
what do you
schlechter
have to
Verlierer.
report of Ramsay Snow?
My scouts say he's a day's ride away. We've no time to waste. He'll arrive before any of our allies could be here.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
There's no need to panic. We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to
Schauen wir mal,
harvest
dass
the
wir
ironwood.
einen
Even the bastard
Plan
Ramsay must
bereitstellen.
understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone
Vielleicht
within
war das
these
doch
walls.
nicht so die beste Wahl, die wir da
Quiet,
getroffen haben mit unserem Hüter.
You're not the Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the small council, is it not? Lord Ethan should hear from all of us.
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
Tja, gute Sache.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand. Put every man who can hold a spear or crossbow on the wall, and make the bastard fill his boots with piss.
He would see it for the empty gesture that it is, and have us flayed. We must take a measured approach, my lord.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf. But we
Ob das
must have a
rechtzeitig
plan
passieren
if
wird
Mira's
innerhalb von
efforts are
einem
not
Tag.
successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
We all must agree on the plan. We cannot leave until we have a consensus.
Ugh.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
Ja, Diplomatie, kämpfen oder verhandeln? Verhandeln.
Maester
versuchen wir's mal
Ortengrin
so.
has swayed me. We will offer the Boltons a share of the ironwood, and we will promise our people to harvest it, thus securing their safety.
As Sentinel, I must warn you. Do this, and you invite ruin upon this house.
If we don't, there may be no House Forester at all.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Na, das ist ja hier alles bestens.
Ethan
Klingt ja
has made his
super.
opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the
Ob
stage
das alles so
for
die richtige
Ramsay's
Entscheidung
arrival.
waren, na, das werden wir wohl bald
We could
sehen.
offer him the ironwood in the courtyard.
My lord, making this kind of offer outright may simply embolden Ramsay. There could be trouble, and all the house will be there to see it. Meet him in the hall. It will be more private, and he will not have an audience to play against you.
Lord Ethan?
Lassen wir den vor den Toren warten oder lassen wir den in eine große Halle rein? Ah, diese Entscheidungen.
I will
Große
meet
Halle.
him in the Great Hall.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
I've faithfully served this house for far too long to sit here and listen to this. Forgive me, my lord, but you are far too young to be the lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit
Ist ja nett von
down
ihm.
at once.
Ah.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall.
And we will offer the ironwood, providing a safe future for this house.
Darf ich mich nochmal
No matter
umentscheiden?
what, I will stand beside you, my lord, where your sentinel belongs.
Na, aber
Then
immerhin
perhaps we
stellt sich
should
Sir
adjourn.
Royland
We
als
have to prepare the house.
zuverlässig und loyal heraus. Das ist ja schon mal etwas. Oder er sticht uns nachher von hinten ab und sucht seinen eigenen Vorteil. Das kann natürlich auch passieren. Wer weiß das schon so genau.
My lord, you have named your sentinel, but you still seem conflicted. And no matter what, you can't be indecisive. Not if you want to help this house. Forgive me.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us.
Wer
What
denn
about
zum
your
Beispiel?
brother, Asher?
Aha,
Malcolm
jetzt geht's
told
wieder um
me.
den Bruder.
You want to bring him back?
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it.
So, er ist also ein Kämpfer.
He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Why would you bring him back after you exiled him?
He
Das
exiled
ist eine
himself.
berechtigte Frage.
He has no desire to rule. Asher is volatile, but that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's
Das
teeth.
ist also hier auf Konfrontation
Of course, your
auf
father
der
was furious, but
Exilant.
you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many
Aber das haben wir
fine
doch auch schon mit
qualities,
Sir Royland.
but you do not have that anger inside you.
Asher is dangerous and unpredictable. His presence could help or hurt.
Having another sword at your side always helps, especially now.
So, und dann schauen wir mal.
I'm trying to do what's best for this family, what this family needs. Ethan,
Aber es wäre ja auch schön,
me
wenn man
send
vorher
Malcolm
mit
to
dem
Essos.
Lord darüber redet. Und nicht irgendwie, nachdem das schon quasi entschieden ist.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a forester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Schauen wir mal, ob die uns helfen können. Und ob unsere Entscheidungen richtig sind. Aber mit dem erneuten Wechsel zur Mira nach King's Landing beenden wir diese Session einfach mal. Und schaltet bei der nächsten Folge wieder ein, wenn ihr wissen wollt, wie es mit der Familie Forrester weitergeht und was Mira in King's Landing für ihre Familie alles tun kann. Bis dahin, bis zum nächsten Mal. Hat dir dieses Video gefallen? Dann freue ich mich, wenn du mich durch ein Like oder das Abonnieren meines Kanals unterstützt. Bei Fragen, Anmerkungen, Lob oder Kritik lass doch einfach einen Kommentar da, dann antworte ich gerne darauf. Wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal, also bis dahin.